How y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? This is the King of Hell here. This is the High Evolutionary. This is... I forgot my AKA. This is Kang the Conqueror here. I've been playing too much video games. Nah, I'm playing. Shit, man. I've been getting back to writing a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Because I need to put this apocalyptic aftermath thing on the map. Even though I'm quite my fan is inherently very loud, and for some reason now it's not loud anymore. So whatever. Anyway, so that happened, and but I want to talk about something serious right now. Okay, so like I just want to say I don't believe in fucking aliens. I don't believe in aliens, and I think most people that believe in aliens are Illuminati people, and you should stay away from people that believe in aliens because they're lying to you and they're trying to. It's a 1984. I'm starting to get the vibe that it's like a 1984 thing. Cause look. I'm gonna air it out. I'm gonna air it out right now. I'm gonna tell you the truth about aliens. The truth about aliens is there is no fucking aliens. There's never been any fucking aliens ever. The truth is humans are more powerful than they think. And the truth is the government and I don't know, black ops, covert ops, dark government shit has been banding up together since the start of civilization to make sure that you motherfuckers ain't got no motherfucking powers. Period. That's the truth about fucking aliens. Just like God is a power dampener, and mathematically, scientifically, it is proven that the belief in God is a legit power dampener. No, okay, it hasn't been scientifically it hasn't been scientifically proven. But I'm telling you, I discovered that God, the notion of just me, nobody else, just me, believed, found out, it is my discovery. I found out that God was just a power dampener. And this is based off of psychology. Psychologically speaking, God is, if you understand psychology, then you understand that believing in something else than yourself reduces your self-confidence in a gigantic form, right? So the devil was not jealous of God. The devil realized that God was full of shit, and he said, fuck you, I'm out of here. And that's what the fuck happened. And then he took a couple people, then he went to see a couple people, was like, yo, God is full of shit, let's get the fuck out of here. Just like you're sitting there and you're saying that the Illuminati is full of shit, and you take the little bit of people that's with you, because most people feel that Illuminati shit, they're really on that Illuminati shit and think the Illuminati is cool and shit like that, and that's why you're by yourself and you're isolated and shit like that. Well, that's what God did to fucking Lucifer, and that's why Lucifer said, fuck you, you piece of shit, I'm getting the fuck out of here, you piece of shit, and one of these days I'm gonna make you eat your motherfucking teeth, you motherfucker. That's what the fuck happened. There's no fucking aliens. There's no goddamn fucking aliens. Okay? And Bill Carson is a dangerous person. He should be locked up in jail for the rest of his fucking life for the shit that he's propagating right now, bro. And I don't know what the fuck is going on with Joe Rogan, but he better stop taking those motherfucking drugs that he's taking right now, because that shit is making him act fucking crazy. Like, I don't know what the fuck going on with Joe right now, but yo, he's bugging the F out. Terrence Howard, first off, Terrence Howard, and now Bill Carson. Bro, like you fucking tripping, bro. Like how can you believe in shit like that, man? That's crazy, bro. There ain't no shit as aliens, man. There's no shit as alien. Does not exist. People that want to make you believe in aliens are fucking Illuminati people. There's no such thing as aliens. Doesn't exist. There's no such thing. You are alone in this motherfucking universe. Well, maybe not. But there's no such thing as aliens. End of story. That shit's some Illuminati shit. And maybe there is aliens somewhere around in space, but they ain't never came here. I don't know why. Pardon me for saying. I don't know why. I don't know why aliens never came here. That's above my motherfucking pay grade. I would have to be a spacefaring human to be able to know that and discover the truth of why aliens never visited Earth. But I guarantee you that aliens never visited Earth. Ever. This life that we're living is a lie. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. Yes, it's real. It's like a dream, though. It's real, but it's a dream real. Shit is weird. Humanity is a weird thing. Humanity is its own God. Humanity is its own God, and there are advanced beings. There are advanced humans that might look at us. They might have they might be, what I think is the notion of aliens is, I think they're advanced human beings that just monitor our progress. That's what I think. There's advanced human beings that monitor our progress, and this is mostly the biggest reasons why we see most of these unexplained phenomenons that we call so-called aliens. There's no such thing as aliens. If there was such a thing as aliens, I guarantee you they wouldn't be going to go see fucking Bill Carson. And by the way, just by the way that Bill Carson talks, I can tell that he never saw a goddamn... Well, maybe he saw something. Maybe he saw something. But the aliens didn't fucking tell him shit. Whatever those aliens are, the aliens didn't fucking tell him shit. And what he saw was probably an angel or a demon. Or an advanced civilization of humanity. I'm gonna tell you right now, with the shit that I'm doing on YouTube, with the shit that I've done on YouTube, with the life altering capabilities that I have, they wouldn't go see Bill Carson. They would go see me if there was aliens. I've never been abducted by an alien, and there ain't no goddamn alien that never came to see me. Ever. Ever. I'm king. I'm king. I'm the king. I ain't never seen no aliens. I ain't never seen no aliens. I've been practicing magic since I was a kid. I ain't never seen no aliens. I've seen technology, but those technologies came from gods. Gods presented me those things, which you would probably be more inclined to call them aliens. That would make sense. But Anunnakis and shit like that, bro, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, get out of here with that nonsense, bro. Like, the guy is talking about like 5th grade shit. I don't understand what kind of human being would follow this guy around, but whatever. But I do know that he didn't discover anything. The research that he's done is rudimentary. Anybody can figure this. People figured everything Bill Carson says. There's a lot of people on this planet that discovered this thing 40 years ago. that formulated this thesis 40 years ago. Nigga, never mind Egypt. Never mind Egypt. We're far and beyond that shit. That's old school shit. And this nigga's a power dampener, bro. This nigga's a power dampener, bro. That's what the Illuminati does. They dampen your power. They remove power off of you. Oh shit, the aliens are coming. Fuck the aliens. There ain't no goddamn aliens. And I don't believe in fucking aliens, bro. Like I don't know. Like I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, bro. I'm stepping on some necks. By saying that shit, but I don't believe in aliens. I'm tired of people talking about aliens. I'm tired of people asking me about aliens. I don't give a fuck about aliens, bro. I can manifest things. I don't give a fuck about no goddamn aliens. Shit, for all I know, if aliens do exist, I still don't give a shit because I could manifest them out of existence. So what the fuck do I care about aliens? Nigga, I'm God. What do I care about no goddamn aliens? I'm king. Not Bill Carson. Bill Carson be talking out of his ass. Terrence Howard's talking out of his ass. Terrence Howard's talking about manifesting planets. Nigga, I manifested myself into a king. A king of England, to be precise. Because I called it when the queen was gonna die. And then I said it again. And then Prince Charles poked his head out a la Terrence Howard for some fucking reason. Because it's not like I said I was king when I made those videos. It's not like I said I was king of England, of Great Britain. I didn't say shit. The video's not even up. It's still there, but it's on private. Video ain't even up. I ain't say nothing. So that's confirmation. But that's a huge ass confirmation. That's an epic confirmation. That's the biggest confirmation anybody has ever seen in history. Because I don't remember the last time a magician did something like that. I've never seen that before. I'm not surprised by it. Because I've been doing this for I don't know how long, but I've never seen no magician do that. I ain't never seen no leaders out there do that. I ain't never seen no theoretical physicists do that. They say a lot of things, they talk, but I ain't never seen them do anything with it. I actually do things with it. I don't just talk. I do things with it. I help humanity. I help the whole world. I do things with it. It actually fucking works. It actually changes things. It actually manifests things. I don't manifest things for myself. I don't manifest, nice cars and shit. No, I try to help. Oh, the CIA is after you. Oh, you in the fourth dimension. Do this, do that, da. Don't worry about it. I got your back. Bada bing. They're out of here. I control global events. Storms. Tsunamis. What are you talking about? I ain't never seen no magician do that. I ain't trying to diss no magicians. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is, historically speaking, this has never been done before. Bill Carson. What? Are you shitting me? Terrence fucking Howard, the Hollywood actor? What are you talking about, man? This is historical. I'm a historical figure. Now, of course, I might not go through unseen, unfortunately, but I'm a historical figure. Ain't nobody ever done anything of what I done. No one. Zero. No one. There's not one magician out there that does what I do. There's not one person. There's not one theoretical physicist that can explain the shit like I do. There's not one of them that actually believe the theories that they're applying, and they don't apply the theories that they are talking about. I actually do. I don't just talk about magic, I talk about science too. I mix both together. Because they're supposed to be together. They're supposed to be together. One doesn't come without the other. One doesn't come without the other. I mean, sure, you can practice some tribal, traditional, culture-related magics, but that doesn't mean shit. Just because you practice voodoo, that doesn't mean there's no science behind voodoo. Just because you're dancing in the rain, butt naked, that doesn't mean there's no science behind you dancing butt naked in the rain. Because there is. There always is. Always. There's always an explanation. And if there's no explanation, there's something's not right. Somebody lying. There's some fuckery going on. There's always an explanation. Always. You want to go back to zero? We talk about rhythm. Rhythm is a dancer. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Oh, it's attraction. Okay, but whatever. That's point zero. That's zero. That's the 0 point singularity event. Rhythm. That's how we used to communicate. That's how we used to communicate. That's how all this shit got started. Science, medicine, blah, 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 with rhythm. That's the singularity event. That's the number one notion of science, vibration. And then we get, not thermodynamics, but, we got thermodynamics somewhere along the line, but we started out with rhythm. We started out with rhythm. And then we went down to, dare I say, physics. We went down to physics, astrology, rotation of the earth, blah, blah, blah. Signs in the sky, that's physics. And then we got psychology. And then we got psychology. We got psychology after physics. We started off with physics first. Back then, we was just dancing in the rain and hoping that God would answer us. But what we were really doing is sending vibrations. And then as we kept on doing that, and that we kept on evolving and receiving the answers to our prayers, pardon the pun here, we evolved as a human being, and we grew into psychology. Now we can't talk about Greeks, right? And then we had science. As the medieval era, which wasn't a great time for science. I mean, it was a great time for science, but science had to battle some vicious shit. Some black plagues and all kinds of polio, chicken pox. It was a great time for science, but boy, did they had a big job to undertake at that time. It was kind of fucking normal. It was bound to happen. We had to evolve into science at some point. It was necessary, because you can't keep eating raw chicken without never getting sick forever. That just can't happen. Don't talk to me about no goddamn aliens, man. I know there's a lot of people. This is disappointing to them that I don't believe in aliens. But like, I feel like there's a lot of people like I'm not targeting those people. What I'm targeting is, and I'm not targeting people that believe in God either. But I have to say that's what happened. That's what happened. Because I have to say it, because whatever happened to Lucifer is happening to me. So I can't just sit there and be like, oh yeah, man, God's great. No, he's not. He's horrible. He's doing that to a bunch of people consistently, all the time, for thousands of years. There's nothing good about the nigga. Like, you know what I mean, bro? There's nothing good about him, bro. I'm sorry. I guess Bill Carson and I can agree on that, but I don't think Bill Carson understands why this motherfucker's so bad. I severely doubt that Bill Carson ever in history had to face the fury and wrath that God is, because he's probably already a God-fearing man. I'm not a God-fearing man. I don't fear God. I don't fear anything at all. So Bill Carson did his version of God not being good is God being an Anunnaki, a pink flamingo. And because he's a pink flamingo, based off of the stories in the books about the pink flamingo, i.e., he's bad. Fuck that shit. No, God is bad because he made me see how bad he was. That's how I know God is bad. I've experienced it. You know, like I experienced his so-called wrath and fury, which is bullshit. And I'm not the only one facing his wrath and fury. But I'm going to give you that. I'm going to tell you what. Between all the people that's facing, that's the reason why I'm the most powerful chosen one out here. Y'all niggas keep thinking chosen one has something to do with God. No. There is no such thing as chosen ones. That's another thing that don't exist. The reason why the shit's going on with you is because you're a free thinker. You're a critical thinker. You're a Lucifer. You're a demon. That's why you're being demonized. You see, the thing that you don't understand is by pure nature, your walking self is in nature a demon. Why is that? Because of the simple notion that you already have because You are one of these people. It's like Jesus, right? Jesus was a demon. Based off of other religious people, Jesuits and Islamics, I would suppose. These people would view Jesus as a demon. But that's only before Jesus would explain what his true purpose is, what he's doing, and what the reason why he's there. But let's say if Jesus walked around not saying one fucking word, how would you depict Jesus? And you would see him turn bread into fish or whatever, and turn water into wine, and bring niggas back from the dead and shit like that. You would say this motherfucker's a demon. This nigga's a demon. What the fuck? Why is that? Because your God says what about you? Jesus did not fear God. He was God, right? I do not fear God. I am God, right? And when you become like that, what do you become? Lucifer. Why? Because now you're the king. Because now you're the king. But in this kingdom, there can only be one king. And that's the problem. So now you got to go. There's not enough space for the both of us. Prince of Darkness, yeah. So what? He's the Prince of Darkness, but do you understand what darkness is? No. No. Do you understand the physics behind darkness? No. Do you understand the philosophy, the psychology of the social paradigms existing in civilization in order to actually be able to see darkness on its truest, purest form? No. Why? Because ain't nobody ever taught you that shit before in your entire life. Even if you go to university, you won't learn any of this shit. Might a little bit, but not that much. And that's only if you take like what theological classes, and only people that want to be popes or work in the clergy take theology, or people that intend on making researches and debate on the subject, and that's pretty much it. But it's not widespread. It's not for everybody. It's not mandatory. I don't even think you get that many fucking credits if you do take the fucking class or finish it. So you spent and that's if you go to university, because most people just go to college and they're like, fuck university. So what does that mean? That means 75% of the world's population, because everybody pretty much have the same educational processes. The only thing that's different is the grading system, and that's pretty much it. But we've all pretty much learned the same fucking thing. 1 + 1 is 2. Fucking Christopher Columbus did or did not discover America. Fucking, Carl J. Jung is the grandfather of philosophy, and that's what everybody knows on the fucking planet. Arithmetics, and that's it. And if you're really body, you know a little bit about rocket science. You go into rocket science, theological, whatever. You go to Theology 101, rocket science, natural science, biological science, and engineering. And that's where it stops. And all those 4 things are bar non-mandatory because schools ain't teaching you about life. School is teaching you about going to motherfucking work. There's no classes in any schools about life. 0. None. That does not exist. That never existed. It shall not exist. Has never existed. And is non-existent right now in the present. Bill Carson. With fucking aliens. The fuck out of my face. The guy is he's not even talking about this shit on a university level. It sounds like a 5-year-old is talking. Sounds like a 5-year-old talking, bro. A 5-year-old would be saying the same shit he's saying, bro. That's how much fucking research this guy did, bro. You got 5-year-old level. I guarantee you, if you do take a university class on shit like that, and yes, you might hear some shit there. You might have a teacher that might talk about Anunnakis, and you would see me next to you falling asleep. Because that shit is trash. Because while you're listening, while you taking notes about Anunnakis, nigga, I'm doing magic. Nigga, I'm changing world events. Nigga, I be right hooking and left hooking the Illuminati and other people. That's why I'm asleep, nigga. Because what you're talking about is garbage. Garbage. But yes, you could find a university teacher that will talk to you about Anunnakis and shit like that. I don't think all of them would, but it can happen easily. And the conversation would be probably way more advanced than that. I mean, fine, he did a little bit of research. I still think it's trash. I still think it's below average human. If you're on Illuminati shit, if you're on Anunnaki shit or Illuminati shit, you are a below. If you're on some alien Illuminati shit, you are a below human entity. You are below human. You have not evolved yet. You're still on standby for human evolution. And there's a lot of people, and that's pathetic. It's pathetic. Because a lot of humans are like that. Pardon me for saying. Pardon my language. But there's a lot of fucking humans that are subhuman, bro. They're subhuman. You believe in God and shit. Pardon me for saying. Pardon me for saying. But that shit killing you, nigga. That shit killing you softly. It's killing you softly, just like that song. Give me softly his words. Tell you my life with the songs. Get the fuck out of here, man. People can't stand the truth. People can't stand the truth. They'd rather listen to Bill Carson. Nigga, fuck Bill Carson. Is Bill Carson king of Great Britain? No, Bill Carson is king of his motherfucking Honda and his suburban house. That's what the fuck he king of, bro. The fuck out of here. Terrence Howard talking about he's gonna manifest the planet. Well, nigga, you better get to work, because so far I'm already like 50 steps closer than you are to creating the motherfucking planet. And I'm gonna tell you what. So you better get the popping. You better get the step, and you better get the, you know. You better get on it. Cause I'm way further ahead than you are. Terrence Howard's king of Hollywood. That's what the fuck he king of. Apparently, from what I heard anyway. He's one of the highest paid actors in that motherfucker. I had no idea. I was like, what? This motherfucker black? There's a black man, the highest paid actor in Hollywood. How the fuck does that happen? Nigga, I'm king of an entire fucking country. And I ain't even king of the country. But I'm king of the country. How the fuck does that work? How did I do that? That's what the fuck you should be asking yourself instead of talking about nonsense, Jupiter, something, I don't know what. That's what you should be trying to figure out. But the thing is, they already know how I did it. Because they're the ones keeping the secret in the first place. They're the ones trying to hide the secret from everybody in the first fucking place. That's why they want you to believe in God. Pardon me for saying, but it's true. They want you to believe in God. It's a service to them. It gives them more leeway. It gives them more space to act, to do their evil deeds, because you don't believe in yourself. And dare I say it, sometimes it's not about belief. Some people are just motherfucking lazy. Some people are just fucking lazy, so it don't matter if God exists or not, they still wouldn't do shit. They still wouldn't do shit. So that's perfect for them. You believe in God, great. You think the devil is some crazy motherfucker touching kids and doing all kinds of nonsense? Great. I'm gonna go over here and do all that nasty shit that you think other people are doing. In the meantime, thinking God's gonna stop me. God ain't gonna do shit, bitch. I'm God. Bill Carson. Why am I frustrated about Bill Carson? Because I'm tired of hearing this nigga. I don't know. There's no reason. I just woke up. I looked on my calendar and it was Bill Carson Day. I decided it was Bill Carson Day. I decided to put some fire under Bill Carson's ass. Because it's dangerous. It's dangerous shit. There's a lot of people that listen to this guy. He's very popular. He's very popular, and he's talking shit, and he's talking garbage. And the worst part is, like, you know what? You know what's worse is that we almost say the same thing though, on some things. Like, the only thing me and Bill Carson agree on is that God's evil, and I don't like it. I don't like the fact that he agrees with me. I don't want Bill Carson to agree with me because he's a fucking fraud. He's a fucking fraud. That's why I don't want him to. Don't agree with me. I don't want you to agree with me. You're a fraud. You're a scam. You're a sham. An illusion. Fictitious. You're fictitious, nigga. I don't want him to agree with me, man. Like, and then he gonna do some fucked up shit to some people, and then everybody gonna think, well, that's what you get when you listening to people that don't like God. And then what happens? Nigga ain't got no power. He's back to square one. Back to fucking square one. And that's the fucking point of Bill motherfucking Carson. That's the character of Bill Carson. That is the illusion of Bill Carson. Bill Carson is a puppet. He's an Illuminati puppet. He's not real. He's talking about 5th grade shit. It's garbage, nonsense. There's no such thing as aliens. The matter of fact, One of my many magic tricks has aliens involved in it. The other day I made a video about it. What I thought about aliens, saying, I can't say this, I can't say that. The gods don't want me to tell you these things. The gods don't want me to tell you that these so-called aliens are actually humans. They don't want me to say that. But I'm saying it today because I'm tired of Bill Carson. And I'm tired of motherfuckers that want to make people believe in fucking aliens. Because there's no motherfucking way, if you're that high and you're that good of a magician and yada 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 blah blah blah, and you're chosen and God this and Jesus that you think that aliens fucking exist. That's impossible. It's impossible. And the only way that's possible is if you're fucking subhuman. You're an amoeba. God dang it. You're a single cell organism. Okay, I'll be wilding. I'm tripping. But seriously. Come on, man. You ain't no chosen one, bro. You ain't no chosen nigga. What happened is, motherfucker, people, I'm going to tell you what the fuck going on. I'm going to tell you what the fuck going on with half of these so-called chosen ones. Motherfuckers is just jealous of you, nigga. Nigga fucking see you. Motherfuckers see you. You know what? Nobody sees chosen ones. Nobody sees them. The reason why you feel like you chosen is because motherfuckers are jealous of your motherfucking ass. That's what the fuck going on. You ain't motherfucking chosen, nigga. It's just the motherfuckers that around you are just a bunch of jealous ass niggas. That's what the fuck going on. That's all it is. You ain't chosen. It's a fucking sickness. Jealousy is a sickness. That was predicted in the motherfucking Bible. That shit was in the Bible, bro. Everybody acting like it's fucking normal. Ain't shit fucking normal about this fucking jealousy shit that's going on right now, bro. Ain't shit goddamn normal about it. That's the real goddamn, that's the real pandemic. That's the real COVID virus. Everybody acting like it's fucking no. Not this widespread. Not this widespread. Motherfuckers are jealous for toasts. How the fuck you gonna tell me that shit normal, bro? Toasts. 2, 3, 4, 5 niggas, and they all jealous of you at the same motherfucking time for toasts? How you tell me that's normal? I'm gonna tell you what, if there was 4 or 5 of my niggas, and we was sitting here and one of these motherfuckers in the motherfucking crowd would be fucking jealous of this motherfucker for toast, I would have smacked him behind the motherfucking head. Be like, what the fuck you talking about, man? You fucking jealous of his motherfucking toast? Who fucking cares? Fuck is wrong with you? Who fucking cares? We're playing Madden. Nigga, concentrate. Talking about toasts. Fuck is wrong with you, man? That shit ain't normal. What I just said is fucking normal. The shit that's going on right now, that's not normal. There's nothing normal about it. And that's why you feel like you chosen. You ain't chosen. It's just people are fucked up. You ain't chosen. But it sure feels like it. I'm gonna give you that. I will agree. I will agree. It sure fucking feels like it. And that's how fucked up people is right now. And that shit was in the Bible. Everybody acting like, they don't see nothing. And that's the funniest part. That's why I hate fucking people. That's why I hate fucking people. And that's why I say a lot of people are fucking subhuman. Because they are. They simply just are, bro. Like everything else, like right, like oh, they see some shit in the fucking news, and God coming back, Jesus coming back, Oh, but that shit, nigga, cause you know why motherfuckers don't talk about the jealousy sickness that's going on right now? Cause everybody motherfucking got it. That's why ain't nobody fucking talking about the jealousy sickness. God, when they see anything else, when they see everything else is God this, Jesus that. But the jealousy thing, ain't nobody talk about that. Ain't nobody saying shit about that. That's very funny. That's quite peculiar, don't you think? Coinkydink? I think not. Fucking trust people, don't trust nobody. Especially nowadays. Everything else is Jesus. Everything else is Jesus. Everything else is God. But the jealousy thing, everybody turns a blind eye. When that was the first horseman of the apocalypse to arrive, was the jealousy shit. That everybody just acted like it didn't exist. Bro, I don't know how you act like it don't exist. It's right in front of your face. Everybody's fucking jealous of everybody for no fucking reason. Out the clear blue sky. Clear blue sky. And you can't bring a nigga, most people that are like that, you can't bring them back to their fucking senses. They're gone. You can't bring motherfuckers back from their senses. They're gone. They're out of here. They will fight you over their right to be jealous. Like it's fucking normal. Like they want to be like that. Bro, these niggas are dead, bro. They're goners. They already in hell, bro. They gone. There's a lot of people that's already gone, bro. There's a lot of people that are already gone. This is hell, nigga. Not for real. This is the valley of the shadow of death. Walking around a bunch of dead people. They already gone. And they ain't coming back. And they don't want to come back. Shit is crazy. Fucking Jacob's ladder up in this bitch. Fucking aliens. All this shit that's going on. Do we look like we have time for fucking aliens? Nigga, I ain't got time for no goddamn fucking aliens, bro. Tell the aliens to take a goddamn number because we got a whole load of shit to settle before we start talking to motherfucking aliens, bro. Fuck you and your aliens. Your Anunnakis. Man, I'm tired of hearing that shit. What is that Anunnaki? A fucking shoe brand? Huh? Is it a shoe brand? What is that? Clothing line? Some African meal? Sounds like there's some beef bouillon in that shit. Anunnaki. Sounds like beef and vegetable. Sounds like beef and vegetable dish. Anunnaki. What is that? Huh? A car? Is that a Japanese car? Anunnaki? What is that? Sounds like a Japanese car. Is that an import? Huh? One of them damn imports? Japs. Alright, I got jokes today. I'm sorry. fucking Japs. Viet Cong. What is that? Viet Cong? If it's Vietnamese, that's Viet Cong. Is that it? Come from the Viet Cong era? Anunnaki? Anyways, fuck it. I'm fucking wildin', bro. Like, I'm just... I'm wildin', bro. No, I'm tired. I'm wildin' because they're creating... These people are creating subhumans. Bro, we're starting to become subhuman, bro. We was human once, bro. I believe in the 90s, we was human. And slowly, we started to degrade into subhuman level. We started to become subhuman slowly. And we didn't even notice. I didn't notice. I didn't notice shit, man. Until last week, I still believed in humanity, kind of. I was still being Mr. Good Guy, man, and fucking you can do it and blah 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 blah, bro. I only been a jerk for the past 2 weeks or something, for the past month. I've only been a jerk for 2 months. 2 months before that, I was like, you can do it. You got superpowers. You're Superman. Come on. You know, everybody, let's go. Now I'm like, fuck it. You don't know shit. now I'm like, no, I discovered and I have to say it because it's true. I have to say it because it's true, because some of the shit that I talk about, I keep trying to give credits because at the end of the day, I'm not a legit scientist. At the end of the day, I'm not a legit scientist. I'm not a legit theoretical physicist, and I do and I am inspired by treatises of the past. So that's why I don't say that I discovered shit, because you can't really say in science, you can't really say, well, I mean, yeah, you can, well, yeah, in science you can say you discovered things, but you can't say you invented things, because it was already there. You didn't invent it, you just discovered it. You just rediscovered it, right? But now I'm like, fuck it. I invented everything and I discovered everything. Fuck it. And I have to do it. And it's true. It's not I'm not lying. Some of the techniques that you're seeing right now, that are being used right now, I invented it. That comes from me. Some of the shit that some of these people are doing comes from me, bro. It's my shit. My shit. And quite frankly, if Lucifer made me king of Great Britain and I talk about it, then that means I'm the one that discovered it at the end of the fucking day, bro. King of Great Britain. This is not a confirmation. Even if it's a fucking coincidence, who fucking cares, right? And there's no such thing as coincidences, right? And the confirmation is a confirmation, right? So maybe I'm not king of actual Great Britain. Okay, obviously, duh. You know, but at the end of the day, that's where I'm at. That's my motherfucking level. That means I'm the most powerful chosen one out there. End of story. I'm far beyond Bill Carson. I'm far beyond Terrence Howard. I'm far beyond everybody. Dolo the pilot, fucking, you know, you name it, E.A. Coedding, fucking Elmer, everybody. I'm beyond everyone. I'm over the moon. None of these guys can do what I do. None of these guys ever has done what I done. I mean, like, people have been around on YouTube for what, 10 years? They had channels for the past 10 years. I did that shit in 3. MJ. Why you think I put MJ 23? MJ 1523, that's my Well, you think I call myself Major Hater? It's not a coincidence, bro. I'm the Michael Jordan of this shit, bitch. Bro. MJ 23, bro. What? That's not a coincidence. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's not a coincidence. I did that shit on purpose. I'm MJ. That's how I see myself. I see myself as the Michael Jordan of this shit. That's how I see myself. You understand? Smell me? MJ 1523. Michael Jordan. Swish. I did it in 3. Took you 10. I did it in 3. It still took you 10. It's gonna take you a long ass time because you still didn't do it. You still ain't there yet. I did that shit in 3. Swish. Drain buckets all day. Woo! Bro, I don't need no goddamn Illuminati nook. That's disrespectful. I don't need nothing. It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful. I did that shit in 3. You still doing it? You still didn't get it? Swish. All day. Fucking Steph Curry buckets. I'm that good. I'm that good, bro. I'm that good, nigga. I'm just saying. I'm that fucking good. Steph Curry bucket. Swish. I can keep going too. This ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. The only thing that's holding me back is maybe my behavior and other people's behavior. And that's pretty much it. Because goddamn it, I'm gonna tell you what right now. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm sorry to all the pretty white girls out there. I still love y'all. But if I was white, holy goddamn. If I was white and I did all the shit that holy fucking shit. Wow. Wow, I wouldn't be able to walk 5 seconds in the street without being like mauled by a mob of people. Not 5 seconds. As soon as I step out, the people would be outside of my door right now. Screaming. The fuck out of here. It's what I do. So I ain't trying to hear I'm not trying to listen to no Bill Carson, and I highly suggest anybody to stop listening to Bill fucking Carson. Highly suggest. Unless you a subhuman ass nigga and you want to stay subhuman. Because some people love being subhuman. Some people love it. It's like I said, that jealousy shit that's going on, that jealousy disease. Man, that shit, you can't change somebody that's like that, bro. Like, he'll fucking kill you if you try to change. Like, yo. Motherfuckers is crazy right now, bro. Motherfuckers are crazy right now, man. This motherfucker will go full cane on your ass. Pick up a rock and beat you with it. Fuck out of here. Nobody trying to change right now, bro. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. So yeah, I guess if you subpar, and if you like being subpar, yeah, keep listening to that fucking Anunnaki shit. If you want to. That's your business. Keep listening to Terrence Howard. I would say something else, but I ain't gonna say it. I would say something else, but I ain't gonna say it. You know what I'm gonna say, man. I don't need to say it. I don't need to say it. You know what? You know what? You know what? I ain't gonna say it. Fucking power dampeners. Power dampeners, bro. That's a legit thing. That's a real thing. It's dampening power. You know what dampening a power dampener is? It's slowly absorb. It's like what's that? Is it rubber? Is it rubber? No, rubber's conductive. No, it's not. So it's like rubber. It's like rubber, right? Like rubber is a power dampener, Nick. That's a power dampener, bro. Like it doesn't really absorb. It doesn't absorb electricity. It's like it's like it absorbs it, but once it's absorbed, it just dissipates the energy completely. That's what dampening is, bro. It's not vampires. They're not sucking your blood, bro. Like they are straight up like just removing that shit from your existence, bro. They're just removing it from your existence. They're not even sucking your blood. They're not even wasting effort and energy in absorbing your strength. You're just removing the shit completely. Just throw it out there, bro. Like I don't need that shit. Anyways, this video is too goddamn long. But seriously, bro, I would highly suggest to stop listening to that nonsense, bro. Like, stop listening to Bill Carson. That shit dangerous, man. And at the end of the day, it depends on the kind of people that I'm talking about. It depends on the kind of people we're talking about, bro. Because some people want to be like that. Some people want to stay the way they are. Some people want to stay the way they are, and that's entertaining. It's entertaining, but you know, and that's fine. But it's weird. It's weird that people are entertained by this right now, 2024. I don't know. Maybe I see too far. Maybe I have too big of a vision. Maybe my vision is too far gone. Like it's too broad or too advanced. But you know, it's kind of weird in 2024 that people are entertained by lies and deceit. Some people be like, "Oh, I know he bullshitting, but it's funny to watch." Why don't you watch something that's good? Why don't you watch something that's good for you instead? Why listen? It's entertaining. I don't think that's healthy at all. And then you're gonna go and then you're gonna go meet your friends or you're gonna go out work and then you're gonna propagate that nonsense. You heard Bill Carson with that Anunnaki shit, and everybody's gonna laugh. Ha ha ha, man, that nigga crazy as hell. You know. And then the word goes on and on and on and on until the only thing we're talking about is that crazy fool Bill Carson. Instead of talking about me and my crazy ass powers. Fuck Bill Carson. Some bullshit. He has followers that follow him every motherfucking where and shit like that. He has enough money to bring a whole bunch of people. Where he get the money? Where he get the money to do all that shit? To travel to Egypt every 5 seconds and bring a whole bunch of people to Egypt to make them sit butt naked in front of the fucking Pharaoh's sarcophagus and shit. Like, where you get the money to do that? Who's funding this motherfucker? The aliens? The Anunnakis? Is that what they are? Is the Anunnakis loan sharks? The Anunnakis loan sharks, bro? That's what they're doing? It's like the mob or something? Is that what the Anunnaki is? Don Anunnaki? The Godfather? I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. Fucking nonsense. Fucking nonsense. Let me show you some Anunnaki. Anyways, so like I said, man, I did this shit in 3 years, bro. Like, I don't know, man. I'm sitting here and being a good guy, bro. Like, people think I'm a jerk. And people think I'm an asshole. I'm actually being a good guy here, man. How the fuck? What the fuck? Y'all listening to a bunch of motherfuckers complaining about it. Oh, they've been doing this for this long and this long. Well, nigga, I did this shit in 1 year. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Now, all that power, nigga, I surpassed. I went Super Saiyan on your ass. I was Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct. I went Super Saiyan, God Super Saiyan on your ass. Ultra Instinct, nigga. Transformation 4. Fusion. You should not pronounce those words. You shouldn't tell me how long you did. That's the last thing you should do. If you talk to me, is tell me how long you've been at it. Cause that's embarrassing. You've been doing this shit for 20 fucking 10, I don't know, years, and this is your limit. You can't do shit. You scared of the Illuminati, nigga? You scared of Illuminati? You scared of Illuminati, bro? Nigga, you can't. The only magic you can do is local. You got local magic, bro. Like, what is you talking about? What is you talking about, bro? The aliens didn't come and visit you to give you higher intelligence yet, apparently, allegedly. Niggas still smoking weed and drinking. Nigga, you subhuman. You are subhuman. A disappointment, bro. Disparaging. Bro, discouraging. Shit's embarrassing, nigga. What the fuck, bro? Nah. Somebody has to say it. I'm sorry, bro. I got to say it. Because these other supposed alleged chosen one ain't got no YouTube channel. If there are any chosen ones out there, I'm the only chosen one that has a YouTube channel because I'm the only chosen one that understands capitalism. And all the other chosen ones, I'm sorry, bro, but the other chosen ones are subpar, bro. I'm sorry. But somebody has to say it. They're subpar. They're subpar, below human. Below zero. -1 humanity. -1 humanity, bro. -1 humanity. Legit. I don't give a fuck if they're fucking depressed. -1 humanity. -1. I get depressed too. I'm depressed too. Doesn't matter. It don't change shit. I'm always depressed. I was born depressed. I'm born into a world where people rather fuck kids than make money. How the fuck am I not depressed? Are you shitting me? I'm born into a world people would rather fuck kids than make money. How am I not depressed? How am I not depressed? I was born depressed, bro. Like, what are you talking about, man? It's subpar, subhuman. They're subhuman. They don't want to do nothing. They're not doing nothing. You know, they don't believe in making money. Money is the root to all evil. Yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Then they're going to talk about, then there's like 2-3 videos talking about currency, but only if you say the word currencies. If you say currencies, now they're more in it. But if you say currency, then now they're not in it. Who gives a fuck? It's the same fucking thing. We're still talking about the same shit. We're still talking about money. And it doesn't matter how you explain the shit. It doesn't matter how much you say energy is money. No one gives a fuck. And then you're going to say you chosen. Chosen what? Chosen for what? Chosen by the Anunnaki? You Anunnaki chosen? Chosen by what? I don't need to make money. God got mine back there. Your God is a bitch. You know, straight up. Now, I don't respect, like, what kind of God? I don't respect that. I do not respect any God that would look at his creation, because you got to understand, humans are more complex than they look. I mean, of course, when you're looking at all these subpar humans that are walking around, it kind of makes you feel like you're more simple. There's a less complex aspect to yourself, but that's actually quite the opposite. Humanity is a very complicated engine. It's a very complicated piece of engineering. If the video stops, I'm going to make a part 2. Don't worry about it. It's a very complicated piece of engineering. And dare I say, now don't forget to subscribe too, by the way. I've been talking for the whole hour. I didn't even subscribe to the channel and stuff like that, whatever. So you don't miss out on all my crazy magic tricks that I be always doing, since I've been doing for the past 3 years consistently. So anyways, it's a very complex piece of engineering. And because of that complexity, I do not respect a God that looks upon its creation in a fashion that the creation does not evolve and grow in strength. End of story. God is a bitch. Your God is a bitch. You know? End of story. I'm sorry. Period. He's a bitch. He's full of shit. He's talking shit. He's full of shit. He's a bitch. The way that you are conceptualized, you are not conceptualized where the threads of fate profit off of your lack. Nothing profits from you being in lack. Nothing. Nothing at all. The gods don't become stronger. Destiny doesn't become better. The world doesn't become better. Your family is in debt. People in the world go hungry. Your friends are in trouble. Nothing, absolutely nothing in this universe profits off of you being in lack. Nothing. Nothing at all. So, you know, I don't understand this notion of your so-called God telling you chosen, then you broke. That shit crazy. And you're not even broke. You choose to be that way. You choose to be that way. You choose to want to be like that. That's crazy. It's insanity. That's nonsense. Nonsense. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. They're subpar. So that's why I believe you're subpar. Because I believe in some sense, what I'm saying is, I don't even believe it's God that's that. It might be. Yes, it is. Because I know God be doing. I know what God be doing. I know that God putting you to sleep. I know God be telling you to just sleep and don't do nothing all the fucking time. Because he did it to me. I know what he doing because he did it to me. And he's still doing it. He's probably still telling you to sleep. Been sleeping for what, 5-6 years now? Maybe more? That shit's a goddamn curse. He's not being gentle. He's not rocking you. He's not rocking you through life, bro. That shit's a fucking curse, man. It's a fucking curse, bro. So, you know, don't go to sleep. Stop going to sleep. Wake up. You know, I don't give a fuck. I don't care what you do. Whatever. Because chosen people are very specific kind of individuals, and you know, whatever. They go by they toot to the sound of their own horn. You know, whatever. But like I said before, maybe that's the reason why I'm the most powerful chosen one out here. Because you ain't king. I don't see anybody do what I do. I don't even think people understand how I do what I do. I severely doubt it. Severely doubt it. And I don't think anybody can do what I do either. At all. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but not on my scale, not on my level. Because I would have to show you. Because I'm the originator of the shit. I'm the one who discovered it. I'm the one who made it. I'm the one. I'm him. I'm him, bro. Like, you know. I mean, just that Terrence Howard shit, that was another confirmation. Whatever. That's more or less a confirmation. That's just, you know, the Illuminati act like bullshit. I explained to you that. No one fucking cares. And like I said, we're dealing with a lot of subhuman people. Because I got power. I'll be doing shit. And, you know, I'm actually a person of high interest. But there's not a lot of interest in the person of high interest. Instead, people want to look at Alex fucking Drinking Jones. Alex Bullshit Jones. Terrence Psychotic Howard. Bill Fifth Grader Carson. Joe smoke a joint the size of Arkansas Rogan. The fuck out of here, man. Ain't none of these people do what I do. And none of these tarot readers can do what I do. And shit, I'm pretty sure that some tarot readers, they probably listen to tarot readers man, they ain't no goddamn tarot readers that listen to my videos. All the tarot readers that be talking about me are fucking Illuminati, bro. Cause 75%, 99.9% of these tarot readers are goddamn Illuminati. All of them. And they just fucking siphoning your money. Just taking people's money. To fund their child trafficking rings. So they can build tunnels. So they can build tunnels and make babies and traffic babies. So they can kill and fuck them. Because that's the thing that they do. They kill and fuck babies, apparently. Make some adrenochrome and shit like that. You want a conspiracy? That's a fucking conspiracy right there. And there's a lot of fake spiritual bullshit spiritualists out there. That's what they're doing. They're creating groups. They're taking away the attention from the real chosen ones. They're taking away attention from the real chosen ones because the real chosen ones are too fucking stupid and brain dead to fucking understand that that's what their job is. Or they're too fucking scared, or they just don't know how to do it, and they're waiting on God to tell them what to do because God this and God that, and Jesus is great, and the Lord, and the this and the that, and the holy matrimony, guacamole, holy moly, Jolene, whatever. So they ain't doing shit, and in the meantime, they taking that money, sex trafficking kids, while they sitting there sleeping, talking about holy moly guacamole. And then they gonna look at a nigga like me, that's brash, outlandish, and talking all kinds of shit, and they gonna be mad at me and point the finger at me. Well, the thing is, I ain't letting these motherfuckers make money and fucking sex traffic kids. I air them out on all of my motherfucking videos. I air them out. I punch hole in these motherfuckers' illusions. And I try to give you some power at the same time. And I'm taking power away from them at the same motherfucking time. I don't fucking sit here and sleep. I don't listen to God. I don't get cradled. I don't get cradled. There's no rest for the wicked. There's no rest for the wicked. I don't get cradled. I don't listen to Bill Carson. I don't listen to Bill Carson, bro. And Terrence Howard, I don't even hate Terrence Howard. The only fucking reason why I'm like, nigga, I didn't even know Terrence Howard had a fucking issue with me in the first fucking place. I used to like Terrence Howard. Until this whole fucking, you want to know why Terrence Howard is butthurt? Because I made a video about, fucking, Metatron's cube. The Metatron cube. Metatron is actually Enoch. I did not know this. I figured that out a couple years ago. I had no idea that Metatron was Enoch. Anyway, whatever. So Enoch is Metatron. I did a video, but who fucking cares about both of those notions? Because the video had nothing to do with Metatron or Enoch. I talk about the cube. Right? I made a little series about the cube, which I still have, but I'm missing one video. I don't know what happened to it. It fucking disappeared. It was on my first original channel that got taken down, but something told me to keep those videos, which I have. So I have number 2, 3, 4, and 5, but I don't have 1. And the first one was better than 2, 3, 4, and 5, and that's the one I don't have. Whatever. I guess it is what it is. And then he came out talking about the flower of life, because the cube that I was talking about is actually a representation of the flower of life. And he got pissed off, saying that he was researching that shit for 40 fucking years. And then I came out explaining that shit, so he got butthurt, started to fucking flip the fuck out, which is all bullshit, because at the end of the day, we're still human. So I don't know, and I don't know what the fuck the guy problem is. But then I started to notice that every time I made a video, Terrence Howard would stick his fucking head out. And Terrence Howard didn't used to do that. The person that used to do that was Kanye West. But Kanye West is too fucking goddamn crazy, and nobody ain't trying to fucking listen to this motherfucker no more. And nobody wanted Kanye West to die because a lot of people like Kanye West's music. So everybody was telling Kanye West, please shut the fuck up. Everybody was kind of like, Kanye, we don't want you to die. Please shut your ass up. Can you do that for us? Shut your ass up. Can you shut your ass up, please? Kanye. Yay, Yeezy, shut your ass up. Please. So he finally got the message. So now he's shutting his ass up right now. But now Terrence Howard took the fucking took the relay. He passed the baton to Terrence Howard. Apparently he passed the baton to Terrence. So he's fucking butthurt, or acting like he's butthurt. I don't think he's actually butthurt, but that's what I thought at the time. I thought he was butthurt. I thought he was pissed off. I didn't know why he was pissed off. I didn't even know Terrence Howard cared about shit like that in the first fucking place. And even if I did know he cared about shit like that, I was talking about some occult ass shit. So what the fuck is your fucking problem with your fucking flower of life? Your platonic solids, plutonic, Pluton, udon soup solid shit. Go to sleep. Listen to God. Chosen one. That's what you should do. Since you're chosen, you should go to sleep, shut your ass up, sit down, shut your ass up and sleep, bitch. That's what you should do. Since you were chosen. Sorry, it's not funny. I ain't laughing. This ain't a joke. That's what you should do. Well, guess what? That's how I got this far, by not listening to God. Ain't that funny? Ain't that weird? Ain't that convenient? Isn't that a coincidence? If I was listening to God, I'd be sleeping right now. I wouldn't even have a YouTube channel. Shit, you know what? I don't even want to imagine what the fuck the world would look like right now if I was listening to God. I don't even want to imagine that, bro. I don't even want to imagine that, bro. I don't even want to. That's too scary. That's actually horrifying. Like, if I was a bitch, if I was scared of God and shit, and I was a bitch and I was listening to what the fuck this nigga, I don't even want to fucking, we'd be in concentration camps right now. Or dead. Or worse. I don't know. But it'd be bad. It'd be fucked up. It would be fucked up. I'm sure of it. I'm sure shit would be messed up right now. Like, beyond messed up. And it's pretty bad. It's not like I saved the world or anything like that. It's pretty bad right now, but I guarantee you it'd be worse. I guarantee you it'd be worse. With all the shit that these guys are doing, like, let's say I had no influence. My influence was gone. I can't even imagine that happen because that's how much of a badass I am. I can't even imagine me without influence. But let's just say that shit would have happened. Let's just say I was somebody else and I was like, I had this much power and I was this somebody. And it's not about me being powerful. It's actually like, that's actually the opposite. It's actually about like how even one person is important to everybody else's life. Like, your choices, your life is just as important as mine. To be quite honest. And this is just an example. Y'all see it, y'all might see it as me being a jerk or a jackass or some shit like that. Nah, this is actually an example of how important one's own life is. Because at the end of the day, I'm a singular individual. I don't have a group of people. I don't have a fucking network of shadow ops moving in the background and blah blah blah. I don't have that shit. I don't have nothing. I ain't got shit. I'm like Iron Man. I'm like Tony Stark, nigga. I built this shit in a cave with a box of scraps. Bruh. I built this shit in a cave with a box of scraps, bro. Like I don't have none of this shit. None of this. I don't have cars, bro. I don't have this, nigga. I don't even have a house. Nigga, I don't have a house. I don't have a car. Nigga, I don't even have a bicycle. Nigga, I don't even have a bus pass, nigga. I don't even have a bus pass, bro. You kiss my ass. This is how important a life is. This is how important your life is supposed to be. This is how important. This is the importance of your life that you do not realize. I'm not saying that shit as man, you lucky I was around. Shit, no. It's just I'm just me. And me being me was enough. More or less. But I'm just me too. So it takes other people. It can't just all be me. It can't. That's impossible. I mean, maybe it is. I don't fucking know at this point. I seem to be pretty much able to do whatever the fuck I want. But still, I'm still human at the end of the day. I'm above human. I'm a +1 human. I got like humanity +1, but that's pretty much it. But if like you know, I'm still human at the end of the day. I can't do every fucking thing. I can't do everything, or maybe I can. Who fucking knows? I don't know. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out together. Fuck it. We're gonna find out together if I can't do anything. But so far, shit seems pretty motherfucking legit. So I don't know. I ain't trying. So that's why I'm kind of like. That's why I'm talking to spirit. I'll be like, yo, your niggas over there. That's your mans. That nigga subpar, bro. Like, what the fuck? What is you doing? You got some subpar individuals in your camp, bro. What you doing to all these subpar people? That ain't right. That ain't healthy. That ain't good for your health, bro. You shouldn't hang around with a bunch of subpar people like that, bro. You're gonna die. Get you killed. Shit, worse yet, you won't even get a chance to exist. Man. Which is subpar ass. Bro. But that shit's subpar. It is. It's subpar, bro. But you know, like, oh, you know what I mean? Oh, talk about energy, you know, earth energy, blah, 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 Who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? Like, who McMuffin cares, bro? Like, everything is relative, bro. You gotta be everything. You gotta do everything. You gotta be everything, bro. You ain't gotta be outlandish and fucking flamboyant and shit like that. You just need to do you. But you gotta be you. You gotta be the real you. I'm always been like this, right? I'm an introvert though, but I'm an introvert. But my whole family, everybody jokes around a lot, and black people joke around a lot. So it just I naturally developed this outlandishness, brashness, and boldness that I have, bro. It comes with the territory. It just fucking happened. All right, it's part of me. It's part of my how I was raised, how, you know, the people I hang around with, whatever. It's a product, it's a consequence of the environment, right? So not everybody has to try to be like me and do crazy, you know what I mean, be crazy outlandish. But that don't mean you have to be a bitch about it, though. Damn. Shit. The strong, quiet type. You can be the strong, quiet type. And that doesn't mean you actually quiet, though. You just don't wild out. That's all that means. You're just not a person that you know, you talk when it's necessary to talk, whatever. But being yourself is, yes, very helpful to the world. Being yourself is very helpful to the world. It's very powerful. It's a very powerful thing to do. And especially when you're capable of flipping God, giving God the finger, a la Mr. Anderson. You become even more powerful and more helpful to the world on a global scale. On a scale that matters. On a scale that matters. You don't have to fight. You don't have to necessarily fight the world's issues and shit. And it's not recommended to get involved in every fucking issues, because at some time and point you're gonna run out of energy. And what I do is very dangerous, and you have to know how to do it to be able to do it. Like I said, I discovered it. I'm the creator of it. This is my magic. But just simply being, because I'm simply being at the end of the day, I just take it a notch higher. But I'm just being. I'm just existing. I'm not going out there with fucking G38s and shooting up fucking I'm not doing none of that shit, man. I'm just existing. I just take it up a notch. I go above just existing. And that's a very powerful lesson. It's not about me being a jackass. It's not about me just being a jerk. No, this is a very powerful, this little guy, this minuscule tiny titsy witsy speck of dust is capable of doing all this shit. What does that mean about me? Okay, I'm not a speck of dust, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know very well what I mean. Fuck Bill Carson. Fuck the Illuminati. Fuck religion. You know. And I don't know about them subpar humans, but whatever. Leave them behind if you have to. I'm not saying subpar humans can't become better humans, but that shit dangerous. That's a dangerous game to play too. That's a dangerous game to play too, trying to bring people up with you, bro. They'll fuck your ass up. People will fuck your ass up, bro. People will fuck your ass up. I mean, like, yo. Especially if a person's not ready, if you're trying to help somebody and the person's not ready to be helped, you're gonna damage yourself more than that person's gonna damage himself. It's going to hurt you a lot more than it's going to hurt him. I guarantee you that. So I don't know, man. There's some subpar humans that you might not want to deal with. And I'm not saying it's impossible for everybody else to do the deed, but you know, it's not impossible. But you have to realize, man, like Illuminati is like, it's fashionable. It's fashionable. It's fashionable. I mean, like, in the ether, let me tell you something. In the human global consciousness, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. But in the human global consciousness, like I said, I'm an empath, right? So I can talk to humans, right? On a global scale. And well, at a certain extent, maybe not on a global scale, but at a certain extent, I can talk. Yeah, no, on a global scale. You know, but so I know how humans think, right? Or not that I know how humans think. Sometimes humans let me know the 411. They let me know how they feel, right? Even though they're not doing it on purpose, they still let me know how they feel. But that's because I'm an empath, so I can pick up on frequencies, right? So the thing about Illuminati is, in the mind of the human consciousness, Illuminati actually means success to humans. It means success to humans. Like most humans see being part of the Illuminati as being successful. So you have to understand, this is what we have to deal with. And that couldn't be farther from the truth. Actually, being Illuminati means failure. That's a complete fail. It couldn't be more of a fail than that. Like, even if you was skateboarding, face planted, full speed, you couldn't fail more than being Illuminati, bro. Like, that's a complete fail. That's obliteration fail. That's like Omega level fail, bro. Omega level fail. You want to know why? Because you're going to lose all your power. They probably stole your money. And not only are they stealing money from you, but if you join them, they're going to steal more money from you. Because there's a lot of money that you don't know about that's being stolen, that you don't care because you're chosen one, and holy moly guacamole and whatnot. I already know how the story goes, whatever. That's your business. But once you do join, they're going to keep stealing money from you. And if you don't join, they're still going to steal money from you. So that's a complete fail. There's no success in there. That's like massive fail. That's like over the top fail. That's like, you shouldn't even have the right to fail like that in life, bro. Like somebody should throw you a fucking life raft when you're about to fail like that, bro. Like, that's crazy. And there ain't no right life. And that's another thing that people need to know. There ain't no life rafts. There's only one boat in this bitch. There's only one group here, the Illuminati, and that's it. There's no other groups. There's nothing else. There's the church, Illuminati. The Christianity, politics, fucking cops, whatever. It's all Illuminati. There's only one boat. There's only one boat. Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark. There's only one boat, and that's it. There's no other boats. There wasn't a bunch of boats following Noah during the flood, bro. There was no other boats. There was no speed boats. There was no cocaine boats. there was no cocaine boats, bro, following Noah in the time of the flood. There was only one boat. This is what's going on right now. There's only one boat. This is a flood, and there's only one boat. But the thing is, gods don't sink. We don't sink, bro. Like we don't get flooded. You can't flood a god. So that's another thing that people like above humans that have humanity plus one on their stat sheet should understand. You should understand that people visualize Illuminati as success. They don't see you as success. They see Illuminati as success. Even if they tell you they see you as success, they still see Illuminati as success. They can see you be successful. That's one thing. But that's another thing on the current state of mind. The current state of mind, the current sociology of this civilization. Of civilization. Shit is messed up, man. Shit is messed up. So like I said, I mean, being like me is dangerous, but it's doable. And sometimes it's fun. You know what I said, the more the merrier. You know, but it is dangerous. I mean, if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get killed. What I do is insanely dangerous. What I do is insanely dangerous. Insanely dangerous. I'm not playing on easy mode. I'm playing on nightmare mode. I'm playing on Armageddon level. I'm not saying not to be like me though, because at the end of the day, it is what it is, and it is comical from time to time too. I ain't gonna lie, because the Illuminati be crazy. They be wildin'. They be wildin' too. They're crazy as hell. But you know, like I said, it's all about having your own strength. It's all about having your own strength. It's all about being yourself. You know, and yeah, you're gonna face contrast. You're gonna face contract. You're gonna face opposition. You're gonna face opposition, and that's it. And that's all. And there's nothing in the world worth doing that won't have any complication in it. If you're doing something and there's zero problems in it, it's kind of weird. There's something fishy. There's something not right going on. You have no opposition at all, ever? Never, ever, ever. I wonder what you do. That's kind of weird. And of course, you're going to have opposition because people have different ideas and people have different points of view. And people might not agree. And there's the jealousy sickness. And then there's the Illuminati. And then there's the, you not conforming. So, yeah, you're going to face some contrast. And it's your responsibility not to act like a bitch. And to throw your hands down the first time you meet opposition. Yeah, it can get scary. Being yourself can be a scary thing. But, you just carry on. You ain't gonna die because you're yourself, bro. Are you fucking kidding? That's crazy shit. But, like I said before, maybe you might need some training before being yourself. That's where you have me. That's why you have me. You might need some training before being yourself, because being yourself nowadays is very dangerous. And the kind of self that I'm talking about, that's apocalyptic opsimath self. That's the apocalyptic opsimath self. That is beyond just being yourself. That's like God level self. Like, there's you being yourself. Like, I like Chinese food and, blah, 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 blah. That's yourself. And then it's like apocalyptic opsimath self, which is the godlike self, is like, bro, like, I don't just like Chinese food. I am Chinese food. I am Chinese food, fool. Like, so now you go God mode with it. That's God mode there, bro. And you need some training to do that, because there's a lot involved talking about Egyptian shit, right? Bill Carson that talks about Egyptian all the time but never practices anything that's fucking Egyptian. Well, you should motherfucking know that Ra story is actually a real depiction of what it feels like to become a god. Because there's a blessing and a curse in there. In the apocalyptic opsimath version anyways, there's other magical practices that might bring you to a level of godhood where, you could evade that sort of opposition, right? But the reason why I chose that Egyptian road, why I applied the Ra story into my magic book, is because it makes you fucking powerful. That's why. And in the Egyptian story of Ra, well, Ra has to fight the darkness every fucking night until the sunlight comes. Every fucking night, the darkness comes to try and swallow him up, and he has to fight the darkness until the daylight comes. That's why the sun and the moon and the blah, blah, blah. But if you undertake that path working, if you go into that chamber, it will become part of you. It can be a little bit frustrating, but you don't really need to apply it to yourself necessarily. It depends on the kind of person that you are. It depends on the kind of person that you are. It depends on the kind of things you want to do. It depends on how much power you want to have, right? Because, like, I think, the story, the Christianity, it's just the truth, right? So basically, it depends on if you want to know the truth or if you don't want to know the truth. If you want to know the truth, then you have to understand that you have to, this is one of the chambers that you have to walk through. And if you're ready for that sort of thing, which is insanely dangerous, and even I wouldn't recommend it to anyone, because I don't believe in your ass, because I think you're a bitch, and you die. because I think you would die immediately the first day on the job. Sincerely, I think, because I've been in the fucked up situation. I've been in very fucked up situation going through that. There's illusions. These illusions that are brought to you can become real. If you let fear win over you, you can end up in a very bad situation. You can end up getting shot. You can end up getting stabbed, jumped on, all kinds of shit. And it's insanely necessary to keep your cool in those fucking situations, because they're just illusions. Because at the end of the day, you're protected. And if you lose your cool and you start being scared, you might not even die, but you'll lose power. You're going to lose power in those situations because you got scared. So now the fourth dimensional entities are going to be like, we got you. We punked you. You got scared. Bitch, you're a bitch. And you might believe it. And you're going to lose power. And you're going to lose confidence. And then so on and so on and so on and so on. So it's very dangerous. You know, it's not an easy path to walk on, but the raw thing that I implemented, that I walked through, that I harnessed, you know, at the end it's like I am Ra, right? That I harness. I call myself Seth or Anubis. I rather Anubis, by the way. If you're gonna call me by my Egyptian name is Anubis. You know, like it's a thing, and it's in religion. It's in religion. Like even in Christian religion, it's more or less it's the same story. Like God has to fight the devil, Ra had to fight darkness. You know, I guess Odin. Yeah, there's a little story. Odin has a little thing like that going on. So there is a fight, and I feel like the Egyptian version is more relative and makes more sense than the Christian version of the light and darkness battle. Right? It's more actual. It's more factual. Right? It's less. It's a lot less hoopla. Right? So it's very straightforward. When the night comes, you have to fight. When the day comes, you're alright. Right? So end of story. So you know, and you know that also means since he's light, darkness wants to take over, so he has to, you know, manage and balance, and that's his job. That's just his job. That's just who he is, right? And that becomes you. You have to fight darkness. This blah 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 blah. So that's what it is, man. That's how I see shit, man. And it is fucking dangerous to be an apocalyptic ops math on the highest level, on my level, is a very dangerous thing to do. You know, some people call it being a chosen one. I hate that term because YouTube ruined it. And not only that, but it's connected to religion, which I don't believe in. And it's the religion is nonsensical. It's a nonsensical concept. It's a dangerous concept. It's not something, if you truly want to be a human in the world, it is not something that you should follow. Of course, morality, in the case of morality, and this is the other reasons why I was telling you that you guys are demons, is because you are born with, or you are morality. You was already born with it, and that's why you were chosen. You were chosen to suffer because you already had morality, because you didn't need God. So God didn't need you walking around town telling everybody that you don't need God, because you just born like this. Because if God let you do that shit, if you was able to discover that shit, and then God would sit there and not say shit, it would look bad. It would look bad on him. It would look bad on him. With all them 10 commandments shit and all that shit that they talking about. They don't want you walking around telling people that all that shit that they were talking about people being monkeys and savages and dragging women by the hair because they were too stupid. They don't want people to know that we're descendant of gods. They don't want people to believe that we're descendant of gods and that we are consciousness and that we don't need anybody to tell us what the fuck to do. I'm not saying everybody has that chance. I have that chance. You might have that chance. And the reason why that is because you're most closely connected. You are chosen. Your apotheosis is more complete than others, right? You remember all your different lifetimes. You have a close connection to the stars, to the gods and stuff like that. You are a god yourself, right? And you was born like this. It's not God that made you like this. You was always like this. You never needed God. God is a lie. God is a usurper. God came here and said, you will not pray to any other gods. Why do you think that is? He doesn't want you to know the truth. He doesn't want you to know the truth. He doesn't want you to know yourself. He doesn't want you to know yourself, bro. And he's gonna put you in a whole heap of shit that's beyond your capability of handling on purpose so that you just give yourself up to him. God is the devil. God is Satan. God is a very atrocious entity. Very mischievous, very atrocious, very mean, very vindictive, childish, jealous and childish. He's a very bad person. So, it is what it is, just how it is, man. And you're born like that, and that's how you become targeted. That's how you become targeted, because somebody out there is giving out fucking hits. Somebody out there is giving out information. And sometimes nobody knew that you was going to end up that way. Sometimes you just end up that way because you read books. And you're interested in things, and then your mind expands and you just end up being that way. That happens too, but you still end up being targeted because the way that you talk is different than everybody else's way that they talk, and the way that you think is different than everybody else's way of thinking. So you get targeted immediately. This is just like Inception with Leonardo DiCaprio. Thank you. With Leonardo DiCaprio, this is just like Inception, bro. If you start acting out of line, the dream notices that you're acting out of line. And the worst part is, it starts from your brain waves. So that's why you feel like people reading your mind. It starts with your brain waves. It's just your brain, because you might not have said nothing to nobody and you're still targeted. And you don't even know why, because you didn't even say shit. They already know. They can feel it. Humanity can feel it. And you're targeted. And that's why you feel like there's demons attacking you, like Fallen with Denzel Washington. You think Azazel be fucking following you everywhere, which he might be. Which he might be, actually. Azazel might be following you everywhere and shit, right? So that's where that comes from. It's that Inception shit. You're not from this world. You're not of this world. Well, I would say that's exactly the opposite, mister. I am from this world. This is my world, bro. You the one that ain't supposed to be in this bitch. You're the motherfucker that ain't supposed to be here. This is my world, bro. I ain't got no other worlds, man. You got your shit. This is mine. Get the fuck away from here. Go home, bitch. Like, for real, bro. Like, get the fuck off me, man. Like, you know what I mean? This is my world. You the one that ain't supposed to be here. You already got a world. You call that shit heaven, whatever the fuck, whatever that thing is. You already got a realm of existence. And now he's trying to take over yours. But that's not as easy as it looks to take over humanity. Because we are powerful. Yes, there's a lot of subpar humans. But like thanks to the non-subpar humans, we still holding up. We still holding up, and we don't even notice that we have to fight the Almighty God, which we do, and we do, but we just don't notice it, and we have to fight the Illuminati at the same fucking time. So we ain't that weak. We don't need no goddamn aliens. We're pretty fucking advanced. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. We're pretty fucking advanced. Thank you. By the way, if aliens existed, they'd be like, what the fuck are those guys? And how the fuck are they doing this? Fucking Star Wars Jedis, bro. What you think Jedi is just a movie? You think it's just a fucking movie, bro? Really? You think Star Wars is just a fucking movie? Oh, because George Lucas said it was just a movie, so that means it's just a movie. Oh, well, George Lucas said it was just a movie. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Hey, shit, man, it's just a movie. Fuck it. That's what they said. Because those two dudes that became women said that the Matrix is BDSM shit. What they say? I think it's for, like, they said it's like for gay people or some shit. Like, oh, so just because they said that's okay. So you just believe everything people tell you. You just one time. They just say one time and boom. You immediately believe that shit. Motherfucking midichlorians actually fucking exists. Which is another thing that Bill Carson actually agrees with. I ain't gonna lie. Midichlorians actually exist. It's a real thing. Kryptonians, I made videos about it, Krypton exists. It's on Earth. It's a noble gas. Midichlorians exist. It's a real thing. That's how the laws of attraction work. That's how magic works. This nigga was talking about magic. Jedi mind tricks. Even if it was just for kids, it's still one hell of a fucking coincidence. Because spirituality be saying the same shit that this nigga saying. And the Matrix, I mean, shit, man. You can look at it however you want, but the only way you don't see what the Matrix is because you're living in denial. You don't want to see the truth. And at the same way, some people say it's not. Some people would say it's nihilism. It's not. It's actually quite positive. You can do whatever you want in here. That's the main thing. That's the thing to take away from the movie. You can do whatever the fuck you do. Well, supposedly you're supposed to be able to do whatever you want. But why are they not capable of doing whatever people want? Because they're being controlled. How? Well, they're given a series of events that keeps them grounded to Earth. The only way to achieve Neo's level is by not believing what the media tells you, by not believing what anybody tells you. Basically, that's the only way to do it. You have to forget about everything. Everything you thought you knew, you have to forget it. That's the only way you're going to achieve Neo's level. And that seems that's what the fuck I'm saying. And that's what the fuck I'm doing. And that's what the fuck I'm showing. So that's pretty positive to me. I don't think the Matrix is nihilism. It's not. It's a documentary. It says a lot of shit. The temptation of the devil, the blah blah. Man, get out of here with that nonsense. Let's stop. Man, stop it, bro. Like, stop it, man. Pardon my language. Pardon me for saying, but stop it, bro. There ain't no damn temptation. There was no temptation. There was no. Cain was right. Cain beat his fucking brother up with a rock because he was a jackass, and because he was a jackass, and Lucifer was perfect, and he probably figured out that he could also create a human civilization too, or he would have done better than God, and he was like, man, fuck this guy, and there's probably a good reason why he thought he could do better. There was probably a very good reason. I mean, like, look at the first version of humanity. The first version of humanity is two people frolicking, doing absolutely nothing. Like, thank you, Lucifer. Like, at least I get to live. You know, at least I'm here, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't even know. There would be no humanity if it wasn't for Lucifer, man. Temptation, what, man? You tempted to create life? Yeah, yeah. Well, I created life. So fucking what? Who fucking cares? I created life. Oh, you created life. I fucking banish you from heaven because you created life. You know that. Well, you disobeyed me. Who fucking cares, man? Like, who fucking cares? And who the fuck, who the fuck stays angry at somebody for millennia, for eons? Who fucking does that? Like, who does that? Like, why? Why would you be angry because two people had sex and then had a baby? I mean, sure, okay, he disobeyed you. Okay, fine. Whatever, but at the end of the day, man, eons, bro? Millions and millions of years? Because somebody had a baby with someone? Come on, get the fuck out of here. What are you, fucking Illuminati? Like, what are, obviously you are, because that's what we're doing to Donald Trump, apparently. Like, 38 cases of criminal, blah, 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 blah. Criminal because he had sex with Stormy Daniels. That makes him a fucking criminal. Are you fucking crazy? Did you lose your fucking mind? We're doing the same fucking thing. Like, what the fuck? What is this? Like, who fucking does that? Who fucking cares? Like, why is that a big deal? I mean, shit, I'd be mad. I'd be mad too. If I created something and the thing disobeyed me, I'd be mad too. For like an hour. Like, I'd be pissed off for like an hour or two, like, okay, maybe one day I'd be like, oh, maybe a whole week, if I'm really like, I really find this appalling. I'm like, man, I can't believe this guy. Do you believe him? I can't believe him. He fucking disobeyed me. Like, the shit would lasted 1 week, bro, not millenniums, like, not entire millions of years of existence. Because mind you have to understand, like, this whatever the fuck happened millions of years ago. If it happened millions and millions of years ago, like a long fucking time ago, bro. Like, so nah, nigga, I don't believe none of that shit, man. That shit don't make no goddamn sense. And if it does, and if it's true, then God is goddamn crazy. He's fucking insane. He's just fucking plain old goddamn crazy, bro. Like, nigga did all that because Adam and Eve had sex, bro. Like, goddamn. Jesus fucking Christ. Nigga, it's just sex, nigga. Relax. Bro, damn. Shit, if it's that bad, start over. Like, if it was that bad, just start over. And like, goddamn, bro, this whole bullshit ass story about fucking, disobeying and this, that, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. All of it. Nonsense. Ridiculousness. So that Anunnaki shit that he's talking about, that's nonsense too. All of it, it's all nonsense. Bill Carson is a puppet. Terrence Howard is a puppet. Joe Rogan apparently is a puppet. They're all puppets. All of them. It's bullshit. 1000% bullshit. And I could sit there, and it's kind of weird to me to say, like, well, I'm not a puppet. It's kind of weird to say that if I'm on YouTube and I'm like, they're all fucking puppets. But it's true, they're all fucking puppets. And I have a job to do, and that's why I'm here for, and that's what I do. I don't know why. I don't know why I was chosen to do this. I have no idea. I have no clue. Zero idea. I have no fucking clue. I'm not the biggest guy on earth. I'm not the most dangerous guy either. I'm not, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I have no idea. It just fucking happened. I don't know. I'm a curious. Curiosity killed the cat. In my case, and that's a lie. Curiosity actually amplified his chances of existence tenfold. That's what happened to the fucking cat. It didn't kill him. It made him stronger. That's what it means to die. That's what it means when you say curiosity killed the cat, because you killed yourself. Because you were a person before you figured out that thing, but that thing that you figured out killed that person that you were before the discovery of the thing. That person's no more, because what you've discovered is of such importance that it completely eradicates your old state of mind. So the curiosity killed the cat. Or if you wanna be less cryptic about it and less mysterious about it, curiosity augmented the percentage of the amount of life expectancy tenfolds. That's what happened to me. So I don't know. But I do know this. All these fucking people, they're obviously fucking puppets. You know, I know about Dr. Lazar and, you know, Element 15 and stuff like that. And meh. Government plants, man. You know. Government plant. That's what I call that. I call that government plants. And he never saw no fucking aliens. He said he had a different element that was not on the periodic table. We find elements that's not on the periodic table all the fucking time. Neobium didn't exist a couple years ago. At least 30 years ago, there was no such thing as neobium. This is a new kind of metal. It's a new kind of metal. I think it derives from element 15, actually. I might be wrong about that. But it didn't exist a couple years ago. We find shit all the time. Platinum, uranium, like, you know, that's all things that didn't exist until we figured out, until we discovered it. And you can mix chemicals together to create new ones. So that's super easy to create a new element. Why would that be hard to create an element? I mean, okay, yeah, well, the element has to already exist in the atmosphere in order to become, whatever. You can create a new element if you want to. That's not, I don't think it's that hard. I mean, it might be because it has to be stable, but whatever. It's a chemical at the end of the day. You know, at the end of the day, it's a chemical. I'd be very surprised that with enough time, like, you know, COVID existed 20 years ago, and we got a pandemic 20 years later. And the worst part is, you know, nobody created a vaccine in 20 fucking years. They held a fucking virus, a man-made virus, in a container for 20 years without creating a vaccine. And it's man-made. What else do you want me to believe, bro? I can walk a mile upside down. You want me to believe that too? Like, what the fuck? You know, and there's other types of metal that's being, you know, invented right now, and sometimes we go to the moon and take chunks of the moon, and we create fucking jewelry with it. There's moon things. There's moon landings. They're sitting there saying that we never went back to the moon before. How do you get moon rocks? How the fuck do you get moon rocks? How are you gonna tell me you never went back to the moon, but you got moon rocks? That makes no fucking sense. Who fucking brung the moon rock? How much fucking moon rock did you get the last time that you went there, which was in 1970? What, you took half of the goddamn moon with you, so you didn't have to go back? What the fuck? You know how expensive those are too? Like, what are y'all talking about, man? This is bull. We're getting lied to, bro. Like, government lies all the fucking time, and they keep people like me. They shut our mouths, or they do things to shut our mouths or to shut us up or shit like that. But, you know, whatever. And you know, and they can't really do that to me, because if they shut me up, it's just gonna prove that I'm right. So that would actually make it worse. Yeah, no. And with all the shit that I said and done, bro, that would make it 10, 100 times worse, bro. It'd be a goddamn shit show. But it's supposed to be a shit show right now, to be quite honest. You know, it's supposed to be a shit show right now. It's like I said, man, sorry all the pretty ladies out there, man, all the pretty white girls, all my snow bunnies, but motherfucker, if I was white, nigga, goddamn. If I was white, people would think I'm actually Jesus. And people already do think I'm Jesus. They keep, I keep calling myself Lucifer, and people, oh, Lucifer is Jesus. Well, fuck you. You watch one of my fucking videos, and then you say Lucifer is Jesus. Bitch, nigga, why don't you fucking talk about me before you talk about fucking Jesus or Lucifer, nigga? That's some fucking bullshit right there. That's disrespectful. Nigga, I'm the nigga. I'm the person that you're talking about. Like, I'm that person. And then you're like, oh, well, Jesus is Lucifer. But hey, hello. This is what we have to deal with. This is humanity. This is YouTube. This is YouTube, not humanity. Yeah. This is YouTube, not humanity. This is YouTube. But still though, like it's a thing. It's a thing, bro. Like, these people believe in God. These people believe in this. People live in that and blah blah. I'm the one making you feel that way, but I'm the guy. And then you talk about Lucifer and you talk about Jesus, but what about the guy that said the thing? Talk about him. Like, forget about Jesus and Lucifer. You ain't there yet. Because the only reason why you feel that way is because that guy came along to say it. So you ain't there yet. You need to talk about that guy first. That's way above your pay grade. It's like there are a bunch of videos now saying Lucifer's Jesus all the fucking time, all of a sudden and shit. You know, which, I mean, shit. I mean, like, I'd be inclined to agree, goddammit. I mean, like, I'd be inclined to agree. I feel like the same shit happened. I mean, like, but I don't feel like, I don't see, well, yeah, I mean, yeah, I feel like yeah, I would agree that Jesus is Lucifer, man. There's a lot of things that coordinate. I mean, like, I do believe that Lucifer is the son of man. I believe Lucifer is the father of men. I think son of man is a play on word. It's kind of like a modest way of saying that you're king. I believe Lucifer is the king of humanity, not just the king of hell. And I feel like Lucifer is has two faces, and the other face is not God, but I feel like the other face of Lucifer is unseen, because most people see him as the ruler of hell, but not the ruler of humanity. So you have to understand, he is light and darkness on his own. He does not need this usurping God, religious Christian Catholic Vatican God that they're talking about. He does not need that God. He is in his essence 1/2 demon that everybody sees and everybody knows of, but the other half, nobody sees it and nobody's aware of it, and nobody's ready to believe it either. Nobody's ready to believe that either. But he is humanity. He is us. And we are him. But anyway, that's enough of that, because we need to talk about me. I don't want to talk about Lucifer. I want to talk about me. Because I'm the shit. Because, he made me the shit and I'm the shit. And that's the only thing that's important. The only thing that's important right now, the only thing you need to know is apocalyptic aftermath. And that's the only thing that's important. Because at the end of the day, Lucifer don't want to be God. He just helps us. He just helps us better ourselves. And he helps us better ourselves. He helps us discover ourselves, and that's all he want to do. He doesn't want to be God, from what I heard anyway. And he already knows how it feels to be God because he built his throne. He like he said, he was gonna, sit his throne on the stars in heaven, and that's what happened. There's no contest. There's never been a contest. That God that you're talking about is just a lying, thieving sack of shit, and that's all. And that's it, and that's all. There's no wars. It's just an energy dampener. It's just a energy dampener that the Illuminati uses to steal other people's money, to take away their confidence, to take away their families, to take away their livelihoods and their lives, period. Take away their happiness, take away, and that's all the Illuminati doing that shit. This is just one group. It's just these Hollywood actors and Jews and shit. That's all them. They're the ones doing all this shit. They're the ones, they created hip hop. So if there's gang violence and all kinds of shit, people getting shot, black people didn't invent gangs. We didn't invent hip hop. The Illuminati created hip hop, not us. We didn't invent hip hop. And even if we did invent hip hop, even if that was the case, allegedly, bro, all this gang violence and all this brutality, the disrespect and brutality against women, that's not us, that's them. They're the ones selling the albums. They're the one promoting the guys that talk about that the most. They're the ones with the money that can pay these guys in order to be able to have all the influence that they have right now. So all these little thugs and wannabe thugs and shit like that, that's Illuminati shit. That's a creation from the Illuminati. That's a creation from God. And what creation is that? It's an illusion. It's not even true. It's not even the truth. That's not even what a human is. And that shit comes from them. It was a ploy. It was a plan. A perfectly executed plan. Rock music, the same shit for rock music. Do you know, like, most rock bands don't even like themselves? They don't like themselves, and they don't like the shit that they're singing. Almost none of them. Look at Kurt Cobain and how fucking depressed. Like, Kurt Cobain is always dissing his own music. I think Kurt Cobain's music was the shit, but he would, like, to be honest, if I went to see Kurt Cobain and be like, yo, your music is the shit, he'd probably spit in my face. He would probably spit in my... I wouldn't be surprised. If he spat in my face, I wouldn't be surprised. He'd be like, man, fuck you. This shit is garbage. And he's right. This shit is garbage, but it's not the music itself. It's not him that he thinks is garbage. All of this is garbage. It's not true. It's all fake. It's all a lie. Everything is set up. You're being set up to fail. Even if you're successful, you're still being set up. Your success was planned. Your success was planned, bro. Just like somebody else's failure is planned, your success was planned too, bro. I'm not trying to take away from your personal everyday skills. That's not what I'm saying. But you have to understand, all this shit was already premeditated. Most of it anyways. A good 90% of it was premeditated. And maybe you didn't, it wasn't, maybe your success wasn't premeditated, right? But there was a lot of luck involved. I'm gonna tell you that. And like I said, I'm not trying to be disrespectful from your, your personal, strength and capabilities. But you have to understand, like, shit is false. It's a lie. It's bullshit. And at the end of the day, if you're successful, it's probably because you come from a long line of successful people. You have, like, you have old money, right? Or your family, Your family owns or is part of a group or a society of people that own land and stuff, or corporations, or they are incorporated or some shit like that. So you had a little bit of luck, more or less. You know, it is what it is. And I'm not saying that somebody that's not successful can't become successful, but he's not gonna, people that want to be successful, that want to really be successful, are not gonna become successful from a place where they think that everything they're seeing is real. No, they're gonna end up being Illuminati, or they're gonna end up doing Illuminati shit. They're gonna end up doing Illuminati shit, and they're not gonna care, because they want to get that shmoney, because they don't believe they can get the shmoney any other type of way, when that's not true. You can't get money any other type of way. But the thing is, other people have to get involved too, and that might be a little bit more complicated. You know what I mean? But it's not impossible. And there's other people out there that are just like me, that are ready to go to work, ready to do the damn thing and whatnot. They're entrepreneurs, and they're ready. But you got to have a good plan, and you got to be trustworthy. If you don't have a good plan and you're not trustworthy, of course you're going to have a little bit of an issue. But let's just say, even if you do have a good plan and you're trustworthy, let's say you're white. Sorry, you snow bunnies out there, but I gotta say it. If you're white, you kind of have an advantage. You kind of have an advantage. And that's really bizarre for white. And that's what I think is weird in all of this story, for a white person to feel that he's at a disadvantage when he wants to open up a business, when he wants to be an entrepreneur. That shit crazy as hell. That you end up doing some Illuminati shit, because you have an advantage. It doesn't matter for white people. It doesn't matter if the Illuminati exist or not. It don't matter. For white people, that shit don't matter. They can still do whatever they want, because white people feel comfortable with white people, and even other people feel comfortable around white people, because the way the system is set up, it's set up that white people are more civilized, more or less. They're more civilized. They're more serious. They're smarter. They're smarter, more civilized, more, people feel more comfortable around white people. So a white person that has a plan and is trustworthy is going to have less, disadvantages starting a business than a black person. A black person is not seen as trustworthy. A black person is not seen. Most people are scared of black people. Black people do crazy shit. And black people are fucking crazy. Black people are fucking crazy, and they do crazy shit. So at the end of the day, man, you can say, oh, it's fucking racism, but I mean, you open the TV, the Illuminati sends you 55 fucking stories about black people doing crazy shit. I just saw a fucking thing. Like some black doctors, some black surgeons. I'm sure you guys are going to hear about it anyway. It's probably going to go viral because the shit's kind of nasty. But you got a bunch of black people talking about, getting, I guess it was a commercial for, getting butt surgery. And they're sitting there dancing while the person is under anesthesia. Like, basically not even concentrating on what they're doing. And they're dancing, and they have like the skin of the person in their hands, and they're, there was a bunch of black people. Black people do crazy shit. And those are surgeons too. So I don't even know. I guess people just be giving surgery passes to anybody nowadays, because it's seen, looking at these people that was doing it, I would never let them anywhere near my motherfucking butt. And it was probably cheap. I'm sorry. Don't mean to sound like a dick, but nigga, I would not let those motherfuckers. I would go see a white person to go get butt surgery. I would go see a white person to get butt surgery, man, because that's what I learned. That's what I know. That's what the Illuminati taught me. The Illuminati taught me if you want to get some good plastic surgery, you got to see a white person because they're more professional, which is honestly not even necessarily true. A white person could literally fucking kill me under the fucking knife while I'm under the fucking knife, bro. You know, it's just a matter of perception, right? Everything's a matter of perception. So everything is a little bit, a little bit crazy, a little bit more fucked up. So, anyways, man, I'm gonna start with the video right here. Like I said, man, apocalyptic optimat for life. Singularity event, 0 point energy. Fuck being the one. I'm not even. I'm everything. I'm 1 2. I'm 1. I'm +1. I'm more than 1. I'm above 1. So I'm all the numbers. So I'm 0. So yeah, man, that's all I have to say, man. Be careful. These Bill Carsons, these Bill Carson things and shit like that. That shit dangerous, bro. It's very. He's a dangerous person. He's psychotic. I think Bill Carson is psychotic, a very psychotic individual. I think he's dangerous. He probably killed someone once, or twice. Like, I think he's a very dangerous person. I think people should watch out for him. I think he's very, very psychotic. There's something very wrong with this guy. He's doing a disservice to society. Anybody that believes in aliens are doing a disservice to society. They probably have something to hide, and I wouldn't trust them. They're probably Illuminati. And I mean, anyways, they're probably Illuminati. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's related, but I know my recent ex asked me if I believe in alien. I'm like, she already knew I didn't believe in aliens, kind of, that I had a different, then she told me a story about aliens. I do believe, like, I told her, I think, like, she was being manipulated, because I do believe that shit might happen, that people do get manipulated into believing that, aliens exist, especially in the country. They attack country people a lot because they're closer to nature, and they're more, country folks are more intelligent than city folks. And it doesn't show because they're bored and they end up acting crazy, but they're more intelligent. I don't know. I think it's more, yeah, they're more intelligent. I think it's because they're closer to nature. So, well, there's a good mix between nature and a little bit of progress type of living. I think that it's because they have a mix of both. I think they're more intelligent than city folks. Because you can't just live in nature and be more intelligent than the city folk. You have to be like, you have to have some news. You have to have some society, some civilization, some exchange going on. But I think the fact that there is a social standard, and also they're mostly closely related to nature, that makes them more intelligent than city folks. And that's what I noticed. I noticed that country folks are more intelligent than city folks, like 100% of the time. So I do think, like, the government do try to, and they do it to black people too. They send aliens, and on you will see, if you live in the ghetto, there's a very high probability to see more. You have more of a chance to see an alien living in the ghetto and the country than in just like the suburb and shit. You won't see shit in the suburb. It's very rare that you see aliens in suburbs, and I find that very peculiar, because that's a perfect place. The suburb is perfect because it's not too rich, it's not too poor, right? So if you're gonna meet somebody, it's gonna be in the suburb, because he's not, it's just a regular fucking person. He's not like obliterated by life and super angry because life sucks and shit like that, like somebody in the ghetto. And he's not like over the top, like, pompous because he's been rich all of his life either. It's just a regular ass fucking person. So if you really want to make an impact, I would be like, if an alien really wanted to make an impact and really wanted themselves to be known, they'd go in the suburb and not in ghettos and countrysides. So I believe that I believe that can happen. I believe that there are some false flag event. I noted her story as a false flag event because you're not gonna make me believe in aliens. Like there's no such thing. I don't believe in that. And I do think, especially like if you tell me you're chosen, if you tell me you're like me, and the same things that are happening to me are happening to you, then of course I'm gonna tell you a story like that. Of course, like that's my first reaction. My first reaction is, oh well, that's because you're special. So you get more special treatment, and that's just how it is. That's how the Illuminati function. If you're special, the more special you are, the more the treatment is going to be special. And I don't mean that in a good way. So, but it also feels like this is starting to look like a kind of like a gateway towards, okay, he's, okay, so he believes in alien. That means we can program him, because if you believe in that shit, you're ready to believe anything, right? So yeah, I'm not down with the program, and I'm down with that shit. I'm not down with the Illuminati. I don't believe in aliens. Aliens do not exist. I'm a highly advanced human, and there are other highly advanced humans on Earth and above Earth and in other realms of existence, because not all gods are consciousness. Some gods were human once. And even a lot of Haitian voodoo gods were human once. And same thing for Greek mythology. There's a lot of human gods in Greek mythology, and so on and so on. And Christianity too. Christianity are deify humans. They call them saints. It's the same fucking thing. If you're a saint, that means you got super fucking powers. So it's the same fucking thing. So like, I don't believe in fucking aliens. I believe in highly advanced human beings. I'm a highly advanced human being. I have created a platform. I have created a magic system. I have created some kind of technology that permits me to hack reality. Speaking of hacking reality, there's some people that say that they hack reality. Well, I hack reality for real. I do it on a consistent basis, and it's probably gonna happen again. And I do it a lot, and I even warn you guys before I do it, and it happens, and shit happens exactly how I say it's gonna happen. So I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to do, but apparently you guys want more magic tricks, so that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do more magic tricks, and maybe one of these days you'll stop seeing me as a black person and start seeing me as a white person. On that note, I'm out. Have a good one.